Hi there, my name is Cassandra Price, and I want to tell you why I am going to Reedemer. Let me start off by just telling you a little bit about who I am as a person, using these blocks. I became a Christian at a very young age. I can still remember kneeling beside my bed, asking Jesus Christ to come into my heart and to save me from my sins. Then at the age of 12, I made the choice to be baptized as a public confession of my faith in Jesus Christ. Because I was raised in a Christian family, I regularly attended church and Sunday school and Christian summer camps. And then when I became too old for those, I began to teach Sunday school and teach at that summer camp that I'd once gone to. And I began to take a leadership role in the church's junior high youth group. So I had the basic building blocks for the Christian faith, but that's all I would have had if it weren't for my parents, who believed very strongly in that verse in John 17 that commands Christians to be in the world, but not of the world. That's why I attended a secular elementary school, from kindergarten all the way up to grade 8. In that institution, I was able to bring up God in classroom discussion, and I even led a reading buddy to Christ, because I was able to choose which books to bring in, and I brought her a Bible story. Then, high school rolled around, and I made the decision to again attend a public school. In this school, I really began to find my niche in the liberal arts department and the social sciences. And in that department, I had one specific teacher a lot. His style of teaching involved very often fierce debates amongst classmates. And because of my faith, and due to the fact that a lot of the other students in that school claimed to be atheistic or agnostic, I very often stood alone on points such as abortion, or gay marriage, or evolution. But I was really convicted on what I believed, and I stood my ground against what sometimes became just rude attacks on my personal beliefs. So, I guess that's me in about a minute. There's just something missing. Oh, right. That. Ooh. I'm gonna need more blocks for this. You see, when I was in grade 10, some bad stuff started happening in my life. First, in my actual grade 10 year, my grandma shepherd on my mom's side, who I was really close with, passed away. Then in grade 11, my entire life turned upside down. My family was split up by the police. My mother and I had to look for a new home really quickly. But God never left us homeless. He provided us with a wonderful, safe place to live. But just as we were getting settled, disaster struck again. We found mold in the walls of our home, and when we asked the landlord to please fix us, he instead kicked us out. Again, God never left us alone, but he provided another home for my mother and I. And I guess that's me in about 3 minutes. As you can see, I am far from perfect. And I'm definitely not a finished product. But you know what? God's still working on me. And for this reason, I am proud to be attending Reedemer University this coming fall. What I really want to do is teach others how amazing my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is. For this reason, I've chosen to go in the mission field once I've completed my post-secondary education. I hope for God to continue to nurture and strengthen my faith in Him throughout my years at Reedemer. I can truly say that I'm excited to see what new blocks God's going to add to my life in my next years at Reedemer.